Today I am doing my first ever solo hike, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce this properly, A'Chroin and Beinn Each. It's not meant to rain heavily today, so fingers crossed it stays nice for me. I've found a space just at the side of the road actually, in one of the parking, what are they called, lay-by kind of thing. So yeah, first ever solo hike, and I'm really nervous about it, but also quite excited. It apparently takes 3 to 4 hours. What I'm gonna do is just see how far I get, and if I feel like I can do it on my own, then great, but if not, I'm not gonna take any unnecessary risks. So off we go. Starting off just along a footpath by a stream, which is lovely. I'm going quite fast, so get a bit out of breath, might need to slow down. It's pretty midgy today, so I decided to come in the afternoon. It's about 2 p.m-ish, so that I didn't have to stop for lunch and have the midges surround me. Quite like it so far. Lots of trees falling down in my path. Something tells me you're just going to hear a heck of a lot of heavy breathing in this video. It's pretty steep uphill. This route I got from All Trails. There's two that you can do. There's one that's a loop, and this one that I'm doing is just out and back. And you can go on to Stuc A'Chroin. Is that how you say it? I don't think I'm going to do that today because apparently it's quite hard to follow the trail. Just sticking with a simple up and down. This would be a nice route to mountain bike on. To Loch Lubnaig and hill routes via Glen Ample. Look at that. It's quite clear and it's not raining, so I'm hoping I can put my drone up at the top and get some cool footage of, what's it called again? Beinn Each, however you say it, the one that I'm doing. So still. There's not even any wind. I think that's why the midges are quite bad today. I took the dogs out this morning for a quick walk and I had to stop to put their trackers on, and as soon as I stopped I was absolutely covered in midges. Just keep on the move, I guess. It's weird, I've just never been somewhere that's so isolated really. Quite enjoying it. I think that's the one that I'm climbing. I could see some figures a minute ago just walking up the left side of it. I'm pretty sure the path literally goes straight up this face here. That seems pretty steep to me. I was getting out of breath just walking through the woods. I also haven't really properly hiked for a while. I did the London Marathon. When was that? Almost 2 months ago now. And then since then I've been on holiday for 2 weeks where we did actually climb a mountain, but other than that I've only just started getting back into trail running again the last couple of weeks. So this is my first proper hike, and I've definitely lost a bit of the marathon fitness, that's for sure, but just taking it slow, enjoying the peace and quiet. Oh, I'm really loving this. Ooh, that's a nice shot of the mountain. We're going up there. There's a signpost just there that takes you up right. First, I've got to cross this guy. Oh, this is fine. Hill route to Beinn Each. Coming off here now. It's getting a bit peaty, a bit boggy here. You can see. I almost just wore trainers for this. Good job I didn't. Something red on me there. Oh no, it's pink from my sock. Stressing about ticks. The hair's gone up. Too sweaty for this. Nice views. Again, no sign of anyone yet. So peaceful. No roads near here either. Getting pretty steep here. But the path is still really clear. I think that over there, where my top stick is pointing, is Ben Ledi. Or this. You kind of get an idea of how steep it is by looking at that. Woo, I'm getting warm. Goodness me, I'm out of breath. We're out of the kind of brackeny section into grass now as we're getting closer to the top. Bit of a breeze now, which is good. Bit less bugs as we get higher. Doing well, I think. I did have a little big guy land on me earlier. I panicked. Thought it was a giant tick. I don't even know what it was. Just big flies. I need to stop and have a banana. Maybe I'll do it at the top. Look how pretty that is. So shiny. I just trod on it. And then I thought, it's quite nice. As I got closer to the top, I was thinking, oh, I'll set my camera up and I'll walk up behind it, get a little cool shot of me walking up the mountain. No way. No way, I'm putting my camera down, going down and coming back up. Nice. I have a feeling we're getting to a false summit. I expect them these days. A little bit precarious here. Path goes along here, over the top. Not gonna lie, I don't usually like to do things like that, especially when I'm on my own. I will get to the peak. Starting to be able to see some of the mountains in the distance now. I feel like might be Ben more over there. Alright, just catching my breath. I just passed my first set of people and they said the entire mountain is for me. So sounds like there's nobody up there, which is pretty cool. I love how friendly people are here. Everyone says hello. Well, almost everyone. Ooh, almost lost the balance there. It's just friendly when you're up on a mountain. I was right about the false summit. This looked like it. It's actually up there. Absolutely loving this though. Completely still. There's just something so different, I think, about solo hiking. Having the mountain to yourself. This is really, I think this is an amazing one to do alone. Looks like fog in the distance. So I think it's going to be a bit rainy soon. Better get myself up there. Alright, that was another false peak. I think the real peak is this. I hope anyway. Oh my god, it's just amazing. Oh, a little lock in there. I seem to have reached quite a steep bit. I'm gonna go around the edge, I think. It's been going kind of around the mountain. Now I think it's starting to go up a bit more. Taking some more regular breaks now. Pretty steep. For about the third or fourth time, what I thought was the peak is again not the peak. That, I'm fairly certain, is the peak. Oh, I think that's Stuc A'Chroin, or Stuc A'Chroin. I can't remember how to say it now. Can't remember where the R goes, but I think that's that. And then Ben Ledi will be somewhere behind that, I reckon. Clouds are definitely rolling in. Fairly certain we've got some rain coming this way. I just want to get to the peak before it hits me, ideally. Final bit of climbing. It looks, kind of still looks quite far away, not gonna lie. I can see the rain over there. I have a feeling it's moving south and it might miss me here. Well, that's what I'm hoping at least. Oh, that's it. I did it. My first ever solo peak. And I'm probably looking a bit worse for wear, so I'm going to catch my breath. That rain looks like it's coming right for me, so I'm going to put my waterproof on because I don't want to get stuck in that really. I'm just gonna have my banana skin back in my back pocket. Right, a bit more water and then down I go. I'll just show you a bit of the view. That over there is, I still didn't check how to say it, Stuc A'Chroin. There should be a path, I think, that goes, maybe it continues down there and it does go across to there, and then that does join up with Ben Ledi. You can turn this into a massive walk if you actually want to. Rain cloud over there. Then you've got Ben Ledi straight ahead of me here, Loch Lubnaig down there, and then Calendar is somewhere down there, I think. That was brilliant though, honestly. I don't think there's anything quite like hiking on your own. My hood's a bit in the way. There's nothing quite, oh man. Okay, that's not gonna move. What I'm trying to say is, there's nothing like hiking on your own and then being completely on your own at the top of a mountain. Pretty cool. This is a good hike, I think, to do solo, if you've done a bit of hiking before. But it was pretty much uphill the whole way. And I know it's a mountain, so obviously it's gonna be uphill. But quite often when you're climbing a mountain, you have some bits where it levels out, or maybe it's a bit less steep. But I'd say this was pretty steep the whole way up. But I think it took me less than an hour and a half to get up here in total. I think I was right about that rain cloud. It seems to be going straight past me, which is pretty lucky. It's gonna go right on anyone who's on Ben Ledi right now though. Oh, what a view. Nice. Gotta say, the ascent is all worth it for the descent. As long as it's not too steep and you're not having to focus too much on the ground. I can just keep looking at this on my way down. The midges are back now that I'm out of the wind. Anyway, oh, I just had a raindrop on me. Okay, well, at least I avoided it on the way up. Another tip, I say another tip, haven't even given one tip. So here's the one tip. My first tip, always bring an extra layer to put on when you're at the peak, because it's always colder on the way down and you'll want to put it on. And it also has started raining. Always bring a waterproof in Scotland and waterproof trousers. I'm going to try and get away without putting my waterproof trousers on because I think it's just going to be a small shower and I'm on my way down anyway, and I'll just get changed as soon as I'm back. This is the bit I think where I crossed the group of people before, and they're the only people that I have seen the whole entire walk. I don't like it when it's too busy, but seeing one or two people while you're hiking is quite nice. Just have a little hello. I do like solo hiking. Not a convert, because I still enjoy hiking with people, but I'll definitely do some more solo hikes. It also doesn't get dark here until, honestly, I don't think it ever gets fully dark, but I don't think it gets as dark as it can get until about 11:30 at night, and then it gets light again at 4:30 a.m. So we have a lot of daylight here to hike in, which is lovely. Also means we have a lot of darkness in the winter though. The lower down I get, the worse the little bugs are getting. The more it rains, the worse they seem to be getting, which I think makes sense. Apparently midges are worse in the west and northwest Highlands, I want to say, and the islands, because it's wetter. So I guess if it rains here, then it's wet, obviously, and they quite like that. They thrive. Ooh, they thrive in the rain. Weirdos. Ugh, it's definitely getting steeper. Oh wow, that is amazing. I keep stopping and doing checks for old dicky boys and girls. You should always get changed after you get back from a walk as well, in case you got ticks on you. And always look out for, this is kind of a gross little chat, but it's important. Look out for a bullseye on your skin if you've been out anywhere like this. It's not even just Scotland, it's, you can get them in Richmond Park, apparently they're bad there. The New Forest, Cornwall I believe, in the Lake District, Wales, anywhere really, because they come from deer, so anywhere there's deer you're going to get ticks. And if you have a bullseye, you should definitely go to the doctor, and a fever or symptoms like that, then you should definitely go to the doctor. Be aware basically. I'm back at this signpost now where you turn off. So that goes up to Beinn Each, that carries on to Loch Lubnaig, Ben Ledi and Stuc A'Chroin. Yeah, that just hit my mouse. I've never seen anything like this before, a sign like this before. Fire danger. In the event of fire, dial 999. Interesting. Just making my way back to the woodland area, and that's the last bit then before I get back to the car. The bugs are better now that I'm in the woods, weirdly. I thought they were worse in woodlands, but not in this one apparently. Anyhow, final bit now. I just find these really pretty, so I thought I'd share. Lovely. These are my favourite types of flower, like giant daisies. Something tells me they're probably weeds or something. Look nice though. Anyway, back at the car now. I thoroughly enjoyed that walk. My first, ooh, that's a tick. Oh no. Now I feel like I've got ticks on me. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, that makes me think That was crushed under my stick though, so... Oh no. That must have been on before I even came out. I don't like that. Well, it looked a little bit dead. I really enjoyed that. That was a really nice walk. Found a tick on my walking pole just then, but other than that, I would say that was a successful solo hike, and I'm definitely going to be doing more in the future. Well, actually, I kind of have to because I got all my camping equipment, so I will be doing some. Anyway, hope that was enjoyable, and see you in the next video.